So I'm Sami West. I'm the owner of Signature Brides, and we are an on-location hair and makeup studio. Now, what does that mean? On location means we will go wherever you need us to and show up at your event venue, your hotel room, your house, wherever you want us to come. And we'll come and beautify you where it's convenient so that you don't have to worry about all of the stresses and worries about traffic and everything else that you have going on that day, because you're already stressed. You've already been stressed throughout the whole process. So why be stressed on that special day? That's where we come in and take away that stress for you. We come to you. You don't have to worry about anything. We show up, we do what we do best. We basically become part of your family sometimes, but it's awesome. We love everything that we do. So I'm going to talk about everything that we do, how we feel about it, and how you can get in touch with us, and also some do's and don'ts when it comes to hair and makeup and what to expect from us and what we expect from you. So I'm going to just jump right into it. Like I said, I'm Sami West. My story is basically I went to hair school. I loved it, but I was always wanting more. I've done this for about 10 years now, and I was always really interested in the hairstyling, and I was really interested in makeup, but we didn't get a lot of training in school. So once I got out, I started doing cuts and colors in the salon. I wasn't very, I wasn't very into it. I wanted more. I felt like there was more in the industry. So I started doing a lot of photo shoots, hairstyling for photo shoots. But what comes with that? Makeup. You have to know a makeup artist to come help you. I brought a couple makeup artists a lot of the times, and I just thought one day to myself, why am I not doing this? And why am I not doing the hair and makeup? So I decided to go back to school and get more training. So I did. I got certified in makeup. I'm a certified MAC makeup artist, and I've taken a lot of different trainings as well. I've always had a passion for that side of it, making sure that people just feel beautiful. That's what this industry is about for me, and that's where my passion comes in, is helping other people not only look beautiful, but feel beautiful as well. So that's what's the most important, I think, bar none, out of anything in this particular industry, is making people feel beautiful. And that's what we do, and that's what I love to do every single day of my life. So like I said, I went to the MAC makeup course. I got certified, and I started doing hair and makeup. Well, I knew about this Signature Brides company, and I had followed them all throughout school, and I followed them on social media, and I read up on them, and Crystal Mitchell was the original owner. And one day I went to get my hair done by one of my best friends, and she decided to start working for them, and she told me. And I was like, no, wait, I've been dreaming about this company. I've been wanting to work for this company so bad. And finally, she talked me into calling the owner, Crystal. So I did. I called her and I talked to her. And we actually talked for a really long time, like we were old friends. And I sent her pictures, and she loved my portfolio. So I started working for her. And I worked for her for about a year. And then I decided that I kind of wanted a little bit more. And I started looking for other companies to work for and everything. And the opportunity arose for me to take over Signature Brides. That was probably the scariest and best day of my life, all in the same thing. But I decided to go for it. It cost a lot of money. It was a lot of work to build what I have in the last year and a half, because I owned it for a year and a half. And it was totally worth it, every single second, because I love the people. I love the brides. I love the people. I love the people I do hair and makeup with, and I couldn't do it without them. Another thing that I couldn't do without is my artists. I have 5 artists that work for me within the company, including myself, and they are just amazing. They took over a lot of the business for me, and I couldn't do big bridal parties or anything like that without them. So I give them a shout out. I also give a shout out to Maddie because she is our media manager. She takes over all of our social media, and she has been amazing. She does more than that. She goes above and beyond. She's absolutely amazing. So without my team, I couldn't do it. And I just want to stress that we have a close-knit team, and we can come out and do big bridal parties and other things, other big events that you think of, we can do. So I just wanted to stress that and make sure that you understood that we can take care of a lot of people at once. So that's my story. That's the Signature Bride story. We are based in Roy. That's where my home studio is, but we have artists that range all the way from Tree Mountain to Provo. So we have a wide range in Utah. We have expanded a little bit. Our areas include all throughout Utah, surrounding states, and we've started to get inquiries for the East Coast, which is kind of scary, but we're branching out and we're so excited about it. So I just kind of wanted to give you an idea. If you're listening from somewhere else, we don't just do Utah, so contact us. Like I talked about, we have a lot of artists. The advantages of that is that we can do big bridal parties. We can service all of you guys together, mothers of the bride, mothers of the groom, all of your flower girls, all of your bridesmaids, all of your aunts, whoever you want. We can do it all. Like I said, we are an on-location hair and makeup company as well. So we come to you, which takes all of the stress away. Like I said before, stress is the number one thing that just kills the vibe of a wedding. And we want to do our best to take that away. Not only take that away, but also make you feel comfortable where you are and make you feel beautiful. Okay, so let's get down into the nitty-gritty. Why we are so important to book. The number one reason why we are so important to book is because we know what we're doing. I make sure that all of the artists that I hire are licensed. They go through extensive training before I even let them go out to a wedding. I just make sure that they're fully prepared for you so that you feel like it doesn't matter what artist you pick or what artist comes out to you, you're getting the same kind of heartfelt service throughout the whole company, and that's what I pride my business on. So I want to make sure that you're happy 100% of the time, and that's why it's most important to book us, because we are a close-knit community. We make sure that we take care of you, and we're just going to have fun. We love to have fun, so you should come check us out. We are very different from other companies because of our close-knit team and also how we do things. We feel like we are part of the family after an event. It doesn't matter if it's a wedding or a quinceañera or whatever kind of event we do. We're always hugging the people that we do after. And even if they're not huggable people, we still make them huggable people by the end. It's so fun to become a part of someone's story. And I feel like we really connect with the brides and connect with the other people that we do the events for in that way where we can actually be a part of what is going on in their day. And some of my brides I'm still friends with to this day. So that says a lot when you've talked to somebody through an email, it's so impersonal. You can't really get too much of a feel, and that's kind of why I feel like these days it's so disconnected between the vendor and the bride. You don't really get that personal connection anymore. I mean, even in typical wherever you go, it's all through text, it's all through email, it's all social media. You don't get that person-to-person contact, and so we love that part of it is that person-to-person contact. And right when we walk through the door, you can feel all of our love coming to you. That's just what I make sure all of my artists have, is the compassion, the love, and just to have fun. I mean, it shouldn't be anything but fun on your wedding day or whatever event you're trying to plan for. It should just be a relaxed day that you get to have as much fun as you can, and it would just be the best thing in the world, because we're there partying with you, and then you get to go to the party afterwards. So let's see, we've talked a lot about passion and services and how we connect with our clients, feeling beautiful. We are going to get right into our services. So we offer a lot, and I will give you our website afterwards so you can kind of go and browse yourself and see what we offer. But our general services are hair, traditional makeup, airbrush makeup, lashes. We do extensions. We put extensions in, I should clarify. Just the clip-ins, we'll install them for you before your appointment, but you have to go get them. We explain all of that on the site if you want to go check it out. So I really wanted to focus today on airbrush, just because it's very important for brides and events that are going to last all day long. So airbrush is something that sets us apart as well. Not all makeup artists work with airbrush makeup. So the best way to explain airbrush versus traditional is like painting with a paintbrush, and airbrush is like painting with a spray can. Now, I demonstrate this in our classes that I do for beauty schools, because it's a very effective way to describe it when you're looking at a whiteboard and you're painting with black paint. If you want to try it, you can. It's an awesome way to showcase what the difference is, but you're going to get a more even coverage with airbrush. Also, a lot of us women, we deal with acne, and we deal with blemishes, and we deal with redness and everything else that can go wrong with our skin. Airbrush can and will cover that, because you are not directly putting the brush onto the skin, and you're not brushing the liquid everywhere off of what you want to cover. It just sprays on with a gun, and it gets really even coverage, and you can also get rid of any redness, and you can target certain areas. So airbrush is very awesome. Our airbrush is $15 more than traditional, just because it's a more expensive product, and it's more high end. It lasts longer, and what I love about it for brides is it's almost waterproof. I can't say 100% waterproof, but it does help when you're sweating or when you're crying. Obviously, brides cry. All of us know that. But the tears will actually stay on top of the makeup as it runs down. So it's not going to create any, creasing or weird lines in your makeup or anything like that. I can guarantee you that. So it's long lasting. It works for, I would say, like 75% completely waterproof, and it's just amazing. It looks amazing all day long throughout the hottest or coldest temperatures or anything like that. So if you have any more questions about airbrush, I would be more than happy to help you answer any of those. You can ask on here, or you can message me or Facebook me, or email me, call me, whatever. We can answer anything that you have about that. So we are going to talk about our price range a little bit. Like I said on the website, it really describes everything that you could ever need. So with our price range, I'm just going to tell you that it's about $165 to about $220 per session. So that's for hair, makeup, and lashes. And that's between our, we have different rankings in our artists, and we have different levels. So that's from level 1 to level 3. So we have innovative, visionary, and master. There's different requirements that I make my artists go through before they can move up to the next level, and this is all on the website as well. So if you want to see the qualifications of your artist, you can see it right on our website. I'm going to go into what to expect if you do book us. I will lay it out all for you through email and make sure that you understand, but just on here I kind of wanted to touch base on that a little bit. We do require you sign a contract so that we know when we go out there we're guaranteed the work, and it also guarantees us coming out there, so you're signing that we will be there no matter what. We do that because in the past, when Crystal owned it, there were a lot of problems with that, so we just decided to implement a contract, and it's probably the best thing that we've ever done. It protects you, it protects us, and it protects the pricing. So if pricing goes up or if something happens with the pricing, you're locked into that price because of the contract, and so that protects you as well. All of our contracts have everything laid out for you. All of the pricing is going to be broken down. All the discounts are going to be broken down for the packages, and it tells you right at the bottom all of the other stuff that you need to be worried about when it comes to the contracts. We do require a $50 deposit to book your sessions, and then the rest of your cost is due at the appointment, or if you want to pay in advance, we do invoice, but it doesn't give us a way to tip, so you have to tip separately. We do also require travel fees. Our travel fees are 65 cents a mile. So we do that in order to compensate the artists for how much they drive in their cars. Because I was looking at my car the other day, and I just got my car less than 6 months ago, and I've already put 20,000 miles on it. So we do travel a lot, and especially if we're traveling out of state, we usually try to drive, and it costs us a lot in maintenance and stuff like that. So that's why we implement the travel fees. A lot of brides are sort of, leery about that, but I wanted to explain it so that you understand why we charge those. We do trial runs as well if you want a trial run for your wedding or your event to just try us out. We do that through a contract as well, but the contract can be avoided as well if you're wanting to try us out before you sign the contract. I do allow that in certain circumstances. So if you're looking to try us out and you're not sure about the contract, don't worry about it. Just contact me and we'll work something out. The trial runs are separate cost than the wedding day, but we do package discounts when it comes to booking multiple sessions, because we do engagements, we do bridals, we do trial runs, we do the wedding day, we do other events. So it just kind of all depends on what your package is, and we customize it to you. So you tell me what you want, and I give you a discount based on what you want. The more people you add and the more sessions you add, the bigger discount you get. Touch-ups. Touch-ups are something that brides don't really think about. If you do think that you're going to want touch-ups, we are available to come back and touch you up. It's a separate cost and it is per hour, but we will definitely be there for you if you want us to stay the entire time. Other than that, touch-ups for yourself, we will go through all of that if you just ask the question. We like you to have just an emergency kit in case. We do use a bunch of lip stains and stuff like that, so you won't really have to worry about your lips. The only thing that you would kind of have to worry about is if you have a lot of sweating, or if your makeup gets really greasy. We do suggest that you use the oil papers instead of putting more powder on top, because it can ruin the airbrush, especially if you do airbrush. And we can talk more about that if you have any questions. We ask you to come with clean, dry hair. I know the theory or the myth is that you should come with the dirtiest hair that you can, but that's not the case at all. That's actually just a myth. So we do want you to wash your hair either the night before or the morning of and have it completely dry when we get there, because it curls better and styles better if it's completely clean with no product. Bring your veil and your hair accessories, please, because we want to make sure that we place them the right way, and if we're not placing them, we show somebody there that can place them. We like you to bring inspiration photos as well, because we really like what if we can see what you are liking, because my perception of something could be completely different than what you're thinking. There's a million colors of red, there's a million colors of brown, so I want to see exactly how you want it placed on your face, and exactly how you want your hair to be, because if you just describe it to me, I could be thinking something completely different than you. So pictures are always helpful, and all of our artists are very, very skilled in breaking down those photos and doing it the best way for your face. So we can definitely take that and make it our own and make you look and feel the most beautiful that you can. Make sure that you tell us up front too if you have any skin sensitivities, or there's something about your hair that we need to know, or I mean anything really. If you have a problem with your hair or your face, we need to know beforehand. Now, what to expect from us. Like I said, all of our artists are licensed. They have extensive training through me, and they also have other trainings that they have to go to in order to stay employed with us. We specialize in brides, so yes, you may know your person who cuts and colors your hair, but they may not specialize in brides. We specialize in brides, and we do, I would say, 300 brides or more, probably more a year. So we specialize in them, and we know exactly how to do hair and makeup for photos and make you look the best in person while doing so. Like I said, we can recreate your inspiration photos. If you want it to be exact, we can do it exact, but we usually like to put a little spin on it. We use all professional products. Every single one of our artists do. We use mostly MAC, Graftobian, and Makeup Forever, but we do have other brands that we kind of put in there, but you're not going to find any grocery store brand in our kits. We have experience in ethnicities, if any of you are ethnic. I have an extensive background in ethnic hair and also skin, and I pass that on to all of our artists. I wanted to make sure that you knew that you're going to get the same artist between your trial, bridals, engagements, wedding day. You're going to get the same person every time, so you gain a relationship with them and they know exactly what to do with your hair and your makeup. In emergencies, when there are, I mean, I've been in a situation where I have gotten in a wreck and I couldn't make it to the client. I can call my other artists and say, hey, can you make it to this? So we have backups for emergencies, and that's what's so good about having multiple artists in our company. Also, I think it's really important for you to hear from other brides. So if you go on Wedding Wire, you can find us, Signature Brides and Design, and look at all of our reviews. We have a 4.8 out of 5, and we have over 100 reviews. We have the most reviews on Wedding Wire that you'll see, and we have the best rating. So you can go through all of those and read. Those are organic. They're from real brides. We don't pay for people to go and give us reviews. So those are all real people that we have dealt with in the past. And yes, there are some negative ones. You can look at those as well, but we don't have many of them. So on our website, you can see all of our portfolios as well. If you're looking for a certain style, you can pin it right to your Pinterest from our page, which I think is awesome. You can select your artist by their portfolio. You can see their hair and makeup. Our site is really interactive, so you'll be able to see different videos of us. You can see our publications. You can see what we've been up to. You can contact us from there. You can pretty much do everything. So our website is www.signaturebrides.net. I'm sure that it will be listed on here, and you can watch this video again to find it. Our Instagram is signaturebrides.design. If you want to find us on there, there's some really fun things going on. We have an event coming up on April 8th that I would not want you to miss, so make sure you check out our Instagram and our Facebook for more information on that. Our Facebook is just Signature Brides. Our Pinterest is the same, just Signature Brides, and our YouTube is up and coming. It is Signature Brides and Design. We only have our promotion video on there. That's the same video that's on our website, but we will be starting to do different tutorials and stuff. So I did want to mention it so you can come follow us and see when we have new videos on there. The last piece of advice that I can give you guys is please book in advance. I have so many brides that try and book us a week before their wedding, and we just can't do it during busy season. If it's through the winter and stuff, you'll have a better chance, but like I was just telling my artists, in June, we have no more spots available for Saturdays. Our Saturdays are completely booked, and our Saturdays are almost completely booked for July. So if you have a wedding coming up within the next 6 months or a year, please get in touch with us. We have weddings already booking for 2018. So that's how far in advance we have people booking, because we're so hard to get into during the busy season, which is basically May through September. So if you have a wedding coming up, please, please, please contact us now so that you can get in. Just in closing, I want to give a huge shout out to, sorry about that, to Provo Bride for inviting us. We are so excited to be here and be a part of this. I hope you guys all gained a ton of knowledge about on-location hair and makeup, and I hope that you contact us and ask us questions or whatever you think you're going to need. We're here for you, and we're available to answer any questions that you have anytime. So thank you so much for having us, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.